Waiting for the sunshine. Waiting for the sunshine. Ooh, waiting for the sunshine. Waiting for the sunshine. Ooh, waiting for the
All right. Oh, that's beautiful. You can move around. Try to move around with it. Some body shots. Kick your leg. There you go. There you go. Spin around if you can. Like, let's keep moving.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do that. Hold this and then like this. Yeah. And then, hold still. Oops, sorry. Okay. And then there you go. Close your eyes and open them. 1, 2, 3. Do that again. 1, 2, 3. Oh, girl. So good, so good. Move.
Let's go.
Like here. Yeah, like that. Sorry. Right here. I love this. You. Difficult, huh? So this one more free. So yeah, like that. Okay. Come forward, come forward.
Oops.
Forward. Okay. 1, 2, go. Where's that garbage bag? Okay. I stand in here
Okay.
and then yeah, like that. Okay. Take a step that way, just like that. Yeah. So gorgeous. Wow. Gorgeous. And then oh, like that. Wow. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. So look away, okay? We're gonna do some cinematic pose. Look here, look here. Look away, look away. Look here, look here, look here. Look that way, look that way. Look that way. There you go. Wow. So good. Girl. So much like emotion, right?
Yeah.
I love that you love it because you're right here, yeah? Right here, right there, and then okay. Oh, I know. All right, and then look up, look here. Wow. Look away, look that way, and then move your arms around like that. Move your arms. There you go. Look that way, look that way. Yeah. Hold still right there. Hold still right there. Look here.
Wow.
I know. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, actually, one more time. Sorry. Go that way. I want to try to get your whole entire outfit. So move back, move back, move back, move back, move back. Okay. So, yeah. cute little, not, don't show teeth, but like
Yeah,
just a cute
okay.
little. Here we go. Oh my god. Are you are you a self poser, or do you know what to do with your face, or do you find that you can work on posing a little bit better? How do you feel about yourself as someone who's a model that poses well? Are you really good at it, or do you feel like, do you find that I I don't think I'm ready to yeah. Because that's one thing that I need to work on. Because before, like, I worked with how to do it, so I know what it takes, right? But I want to get better as a photographer, so that's why I'm working on it. But you're very Hey, thanks so much for watching this video. If you made it this far, thank you. I just want to give my thoughts and opinion about this shoot. So this model right here is named Luana. Very sweet girl, very, very sweet. Her name is Luana, and I've hit her up on Instagram and asked her if she wants to do some sort of lifestyle shoot. She said yes, and then we just walked around the neighborhood to do a shoot. I really like her look. She has an awesome look to her, and it was fun shooting with her. Before meeting up with her, I was using my electric scooter to scope out some areas that I want to shoot. Me being a foreigner to this country, I thought that these little pockets of neighborhood looks very interesting to me. There was something interesting that one model said to me this past summer. They asked me why I chose a particular location because they said that it's not an aesthetically pleasing place to shoot. But I'm a foreigner. Everything I see around here looks interesting to me. The Portuguese architect, the houses, the apartment complex, they are all sources of inspirations and backdrops for me. Look, I'm from Toronto, and everything here in Portugal is just a whole new world for me. So I'm coming at this from my point of view. Sometimes I see a location that I think looks cool to me, but it doesn't look like anything to the locals, right? And I'm sure when people come to Toronto, and they get fascinated by certain areas, I'm not gonna be fazed by it either. So me and Luana, we just walked around the area for a couple of hours, just experimenting. There are some shots where I'm like, meh, but I left it in there so you guys can see how many not so good shots that I took before I landed on some good ones. It's not just hit after hit. I do take a lot of bad shots that leads to getting good shots. If you remember the video where I explained my process, I do a lot of warm-up shots, and eventually those warm-up shots will lead into bangers. But that's what I like to do. I just love to experiment. It could be anything, experimenting with the composition, experimenting with the posing, experimenting with the backdrop, whatever. I'll try it at least once, and if I don't like it, I can move on. So many folks out there are just too afraid to even experiment. So what's worse, the person that experiment and got some bad shots, but the silver lining is you are able to learn and grow and move on from it, or the person that doesn't experiment, that doesn't take risks at all. This shoot was just me trying to push the Fujifilm XH2 to how I would normally shoot. I tell the model to keep moving around, and I would sometimes orbit around the model while the camera tracks her. While I'm orbiting and the camera is tracking her, I'm trying to look for different compositions as when I'm orbiting around her to see if anything looks cool in the viewfinder. And I've been very happy with the results. And during this day, it was very bright and sunny, as you can see in this video. There were a lot of shadows being created by the sun, and I was really glad that the EVF and the LCD screen was bright enough for me to view my images outside. I shot everything on the Fujifilm XH2, and then I used the XF 33mm f1.4 for the majority of the shoot. I also played around with the XF 18 to 120mm f4 for some of the shots that you've seen. And as far as color grading is concerned, it's not consistent and it's not cohesive. I know, I understand that, I see that. Again, this is all about experimenting. Most of these shots are shot straight out of camera JPEGs with the nostalgic negative film recipe and with a little bit of color grading in post. Some were also raw processed just in case I needed to save more details in the highlights and the shadows. There are some shots that feels warm and vibrant, and there are just some shots where it feels cool. And that's just me experimenting with different looks. And I'm okay with that because I share a lot of photos in this video. I would probably get bored if they're all the same look. So this again was me just experimenting with different color grades to see which one looks good and just to expand my knowledge in that realm. Overall, this was a fun shoot I did. I wish I got more footage for you guys. I would love to have captured some more B-roll. I need to find some help over here, man. Again, Luana was a delight. I'll leave a link to her Instagram below if you guys want to follow her. And while you're at it, do me a favor and subscribe to my channel. I got more content coming, guys, so you don't want to miss that. I do Fujifilm behind the scenes portrait shoots like this one and photography related content on this channel. And if that's your vibe, hit that subscribe button. As always, my name is Tongue. I'll see you in the next video. I love you. Heart, heart.